Well, hi ATS, this is Julia Kringle. I am the owner and certified personal trainer of The Perfect Fit Personal Training Studio in Sartell, Minnesota. And I'm excited to make this little video for you today. I've been a trainer for 10 years, been in the industry for about 20, and I've worked with lots of people who have highly stressful jobs and who sit a lot for their jobs. And I think I can help you today. ATS asked me to make this little video for you to kind of help you improve your health and to help avoid injury for you. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about for the next few minutes, is why we need to look at your health and some tips that can help you improve. The first is the type of job that you have. It's very important to understand why we really need to look at this. Because you're sitting for long periods of time, 11 to 14 hours in one shift, and you have a lot of stress on you because of your pressure to make sure that your load gets delivered on time, and also to prevent any accidents. You are under a lot of stress. So ATS really wants to make sure that you're have some good ideas to help you manage that stress and prevent the injury from sitting so long. The other important thing about looking at your health, being a truck driver, is also long-term health. If you're sitting a long time and you're under a lot of stress, that can cause some serious health issues. I've seen my clients who have been under high stress, and even me also. When we're under a lot of stress, that can cause unwanted damage on our bodies: hypertension, weight gain, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, the list goes on and on. So we don't want you to get those. And also because of your sedentary job, it can lead to all those health issues as well. So there are some key things that you can do that are simple to do, as long as you're willing and able and wanting to improve your health, that you can do that can really help manage those issues. And the first one, you hear it all the time, I'm sure, is take your breaks from sitting and do your stretching. The muscles in your body, when they are in one position for a long period of time, I know you can feel it when you get out of your truck, is they get stiff. It's hard on the muscles of your back and your shoulders and your neck to be in that position for a long period of time. I know it's not simple to do, but if you can get out of your vehicle, out of your rig, every 2 to 3 hours, it's very important to do. Take a little walk at your at your rest stop. Park farther. Well, you have to park farther away with your rig if you were to go to your restaurant or somewhere. But make sure that you're getting in those walks at your breaks that every 2 to 3 hours, and get your stretching in. Get those muscles to loosen up. And I will be putting together a little video for you to show you some stretches that are appropriate for you. But you want to make sure you get those in. So every 2 to 3 hours, get off the road, get away from the traffic so you can just calm down a little bit and focus on yourself and loosen up your body. Very, very important for you. The other thing to do is your eating habits. That's for everyone. We always want to improve our eating habits. But for you, yours is a little bit more tricky. I think as a truck driver, the tendency is to either eat constantly while you're on the road, which maybe you're not allowed to do at ATS, or you don't do that because of the risk with driving. But you could do that, or you're skipping food. You're skipping your snacks. You're getting in a long period of driving, and then you're going to a restaurant and eating too many calories. That can be one tendency. So we want to try to avoid that if you can. You want to have a small snack every 2 to 3 hours, which would work out really well with your breaks that you want to take. Get in frequent snacks instead of going hours and hours and hours without food and then eating too much when you do stop to eat. I want to avoid that. I know you have a fridge. Most of you have a fridge. If not all of you have a fridge in your rig that you can save some. You can have some food on hand with you. The other thing is at your gas break, at your rest stop, grab some healthy options like an apple and some almonds. There's quite a few salads at your gas stations, maybe some cheese sticks, a Kind bar. I don't know if you've heard of that. A Kind bar is a really good bar if you need to buy something on the road. The other one is a Quest bar. Quest bars have high fiber, high protein. They're a little lower carb. And because you aren't as active as others with your job, keeping your carbs down a little bit more than maybe an endurance athlete or someone, a construction worker, will be better for you. So stay away from the high carbs, which are tempting at the gas stations with the donuts and all those type of temptations. So we want to avoid those and eat more natural, healthy food items. Get a bag of veggies and snack on those. Those would be better for you. And then also the tendency is to have your pop. Try to avoid your high calorie drinks and just stick with water. Water will help in so many ways. Your body just naturally needs it, but you'll find that you get more energy when you have water versus a high sugar, high caffeine drink. The body doesn't want all that sugar. What goes up must go down. So we want to avoid those sugar calorie drinks and stick with water. The other thing you can do is when you're eating out, if you're going to do that on your trips, is to eat half of that meal. There's usually too many calories there for you in one setting. Eat half of it, have them put half of your meal in a to-go container from the beginning, so you're not tempted to eat all of it at once. And then stick it in your truck, in your fridge, and then at your next break, eat the other half of it. So that can help you where you're still going to get to eat it all. You're just spreading it out through the day rather than throwing all that into your system. Hard on your kidneys, hard on, it's going to spike your blood sugars by eating too much really fast. You're going to get more tired, you're going to get more sluggish. We don't want you tired and sluggish while you're driving. So those are all good things that you can do that are simple, that you can incorporate right now for eating. The other thing is, since you are sitting so much, we want to get you exercising. Exercising for you may be when you're at home, when you're not on the road. Maybe it's, I got to work out on the road because I'm gone all week. So maybe it means that at one of your breaks, you find a spot at the rest stop and you get in a quick workout. It might be at night when you're parked somewhere, to use the rest stop or the gas station to go find a corner and get in a workout at night. It may look all different for you. It may be on the road, just finding a gym, getting a day pass, going in there and using their gym. So it could be a lot of different ways, but you've got to get that exercise in because you're not getting it in on the road. You want to get between 3 and 5 workouts per week, and that's a pretty general statement, but I can't get too specific because I don't know each of you. I haven't met with each of you. It might be good to meet with a trainer or to meet with a healthcare provider to help you decide how many times you need, what type of exercises you need. But in general, I would say because you're sitting so much that you need 4 to 5 workouts per week, and that could range between 30 and 60 minutes at each setting, again, depending on you. And in that time of exercise, you want to get a dynamic warm-up, which means you're doing stretching that doesn't involve just holding a stretch, like touching your toes. That's not what you want to start out with. You'd want to start out with something with movement. And then you want to get in some strength. You want to get in back strengthening exercises. You want to get shoulder exercises since you're prone to shoulder injury. You want to keep those muscles strong. You definitely want to work core because of your sitting. You want to keep your core strong to keep that spine strengthened. And everybody needs that, whether you're a truck driver or not, but you definitely need core work. And then just general strength training, and then also cardio. And you can throw all those things into one workout, or maybe one day you focus on injury prevention exercises, one day you work on cardio, one day you work on strength, but you want to make sure that you get all those in 1 week. So that is another thing that you can do is your strength training. So those 3 are very easy, doable things that you can do to improve your quality of life with the demands that you have as a truck driver. So you want to get in your brakes on the road to loosen up your muscles. You want to eat more healthy frequently throughout the day, healthy, high nutrient products to eat versus high sugar, high carb items. And included in that is getting in your water. And then the third thing would be exercise. So that's what I have for you today for ATS with all of you successful truck drivers. I wish you the best with your health and with your careers.